Welcome to SIRA MCQ YouTube channel. Today we discuss advanced level A-level accounting paper 2024 question number 25. Look here, this is the question. This is related to inventory management. Look here, what is the requirement? Which of the following statements, there are three statements there, are correct? We find the correct statement in relation to inventory management in a firm. Look here, first one. Economic order quantity EOQ of an inventory item is reorder quantity. Look here, economic order quantity of an inventory item is this is the definition, reorder quantity at which the total of its annual ordering cost and annual holding cost are minimum. Firstly, I said you what is the reorder level. No, reorder quantity. Reorder quantity. What is the meaning? Reorder quantity. What is the meaning of the reorder quantity? Reorder means again we ordered some material or some goods quantity. Reorder quantity is one time purchasing units. Look here, units. Look here, we want sugar, therefore we at one time I go to the shop, the selling shop, and I purchase in one time 1 kilo of sugar. This is the reorder quantity. Re means again, order means purchasing, no, order quantity again, I again 1 kilo I purchase. After 2 days again go to the selling shop and purchase 1 kilo. This is the reorder level, means repurchasing units. Okay, after that I think I purchase in one time 2 kilos. I purchase in 2 kilo. Okay, in one therefore there are so many reorder levels, reorder quantity. Again I go to the selling shop, I purchase one time 4 kilo of sugar. These are reorder quantities, again purchasing units. Okay, and that time there are some persons have so many money. Okay, therefore they purchase 4 kilos. Okay, some person 2 kilo, one time they purchase only 2 kilos. Okay, then other persons only one time they purchase 1 kilos. You know, this is the reorder quantities. Therefore they select EOQ, economic order quantity. Economic order quantity is 2 kilos. Why? Economic order quantity is the average one. This is the cost of the ordering cost. This is the purchasing, no? At the purchasing the cost is minimum at the EOQ, economically benefited quantity. Economically benefited means cost is minimum. Okay, cost minimum quantity you should purchase 2 kilos. Why? There is a 4 kilos purchasing, there are high kilos, therefore there is so many holding cost you must be incurred. Why? 4 kilos, no, there are total is large, therefore to hold the cost, hold these units, you must incur another cost. At that point the next one is 1 kilo purchasing is cost is high. Why? There is a holding cost is minimum, but you go to the purchasing shop, so selling shop again and again. Why? The 1 kilo is a small number of units, therefore we consumed immediately 1 kilogram. Therefore, again and again we go to the shop and purchase some cost. There's another ordering cost. We must again and again order this units. Therefore, economically the cost is deducting, cost is minimum is EOQ. The best one time purchasing units is 2 kilogram. This is the EOQ. Okay, at that point, look here, what are they said? They said economic order quantity of an in-entry item is reorder quantity. You know, there are so many reorder quantities. In one units, one quantity is EOQ. Reorder quantity at which the total of its annual ordering cost and annual holding cost are minimum. At that point there are two questions. This first one is total ordering cost and total holding cost must minimum at the EOQ purchasing. What is the total ordering cost? Ordering cost means not the purchasing price of unit. We purchase some portion packets, no, not the cost of the purchasing. No, purchasing price is 100. This is not the ordering cost. This is a some portion packet purchasing price. No, this is ordering cost is order preparation cost. At the one order preparation, you must prepare some documents. Okay, so many calls you must prepare. At that time, to create a one order, one some portion packet order, you must prepare some documents. There is a one order is creating, you must prepare ordering cost to documents. There is a total ordering cost. Total holding cost means after the purchasing you must store this stocks. Therefore, this is the holding cost after the purchasing. This is the total cost of this purchasing. At that time, the EOQ or economic order quantity purchasing, these two costs are minimum. Therefore, we can identify why cost is minimum. This is the economically benefited quantity we must purchase in one time. Okay, this is correct statement relating to the inventory management. This is correct. Okay, next one, reorder level. Okay, reorder level of an inventory item is calculated. Reorder level, no, reorder quantity, no, reorder level of an item is calculated by multiplying its maximum consumption by maximum lead time. This is correct. You know, reorder level is calculating maximum consumption multiplied by maximum lead time. This is correct one. Okay, next one, cost formulas are. What are the cost formulas? FIFO and WACC. Okay, cost formulas are used to measure the cost of an in-entry item. FIFO and WACC are used to measure the cost of an in-entry, okay, item when, look here, when specific identification method cannot be used. Look here, this is a cost identification, no, cost of stocks identification. At the cost identification, you should there are two methods we can identify. There is a specifically identification, specific cost identification. The next one is not specifically identification. Cannot no specifically cost identification. Okay, there is a specific cost identification is, there is a sales some goods, there are huge or specifically identified items in the shop. Why? Look here, there is a computer sales shop, no, there is a computer sales shop, no, there is a one monitor is there. This monitor is specifically identified in the system. Why? There is a barcode, no, there is a barcode system. Look here, the cost of this at the selling point, the cost of this monitor is 10,000 specifically include to system. Okay, and the selling price is 20,000. This is already specifically included in the system, means barcode system. Therefore, at the sales point, think about this monitor is sales, no, sold. At that point, selling price is specifically identified 20,000, and at the barcode system, this monitor is identified. Cost of this is specifically this monitor is sold, and cost of this cost of sales of this monitor is 10,000. This is the specifically identification why the barcode system is used. You know this is the smart board, no, this is smart board was specifically identified by the inventory. Why? This all smart boards 1 2 3 4 5 already this is 1, another smart board is 2. Therefore, the cost is specifically identified. These are identified through the barcode system, and barcode system. At that point, there are no, we didn't want, what are they? Cost formulas. Cost formulas are assumptions, no. FIFO and WACC is, this is the FIFO and WACC. Cost formulas are used to, we cannot use the specifically identification, specifically identified, we do not use FIFO and WACC. FIFO and WACC is first in first out is assumption. First purchased units you must firstly sold. This is the assumption. Why? Actually we cannot find the firstly purchased cost, firstly purchased items. Why? There is some huge business, there are so many stocks, they cannot specifically identified. They use the FIFO method. They cannot. Why? There are all items in one bucket, no, one bucket. Apple, no, there is a one bucket. The old and new apples are there. There is no touched in barcode system specifically identification. This apple is specifically, no, there is no specifically identification. At that point they use assume FIFO method. Why? Firstly purchased apple, firstly sold. But this is mixturing. Actually first purchased apples are not actually sold in first. WACC is the weighted average method. This is the, weighted average means is the imagination of weighted average cost, no, is the creation of know-how. Therefore, there is a specific identification is not there. We can use the FIFO and WACC method assumptions as the first formulas. Therefore, look here. This is a correct one. Cost formulas are used measure to cost item. Cost formulas means FIFO and WACC used to measure the cost of an inventory when specific identification method cannot be used. The specific identification method cannot be used, we can go to the FIFO and VAC method assumptions. Okay, this is the correct one. Why? Specifically identification is there, we don't use this one, FIFO and VAC. Specifically identification is not there, we can use the FIFO and VAC. Okay, therefore this statement is correct. Correct. A, B, C all are correct. Answer is 5 for question number 25. In next video, this is the salary sheet, no? Salary. Okay, in next video we meet question number 26.